So this is the tale of my anti-music song. When I was in 5th grade, I was at the boys club. I grew up at the boys club. My mom, I think, paid $27 a year for me to be at the boys club. They had a music rendition, a music expo. There was a guy playing a piano, trying to teach kids about music. And he was fucking badass. He was doing like some fucking, just some fucking badass shit, And I was like, man, I knew I was never gonna be a piano player because I wasn't gonna practice the fucking piano. But I wanted to know how to fake it. And so I asked him, I was like, can you teach me something on the piano that makes it sound like I know a little bit of what I'm talking about when it comes to piano? And he just taught me, he's like, I don't know, he's taught me this. I think that's a scale or something, but he did it, like the way he did it was fucking cool. But he told me to just practice this. So every time I was in a hotel lobby, or sometimes at City Hall, or there's pianos places, and it was open, I would just walk by. I would just do that in hopes that someone would ask, do you play the piano? And I'd say, nah, barely. That was my plan, okay? And so I did that for years, and then, but everybody would ask me to play things, and I got good at doing this. So I would walk by and they were like, oh, you play the piano. And I'm like, no, I don't play the piano. And dude, I would get harassed. They were like, you have to play something. And dude, it was rough. So I had to come up with something that kind of sounded like something. And so instead of doing this, okay, I would do this with my left hand. And I was like, well, with my right hand, what do I do with my left hand? And so I just decided to mimic this because that sounded right? Okay, so I did this, but I knew I needed more than just one, right? So I just moved it down one, and I thought it sounded fucking I thought it sounded skanky, man. I just thought it sounded like off enough to be like weird, So I took this, and people would beg me, oh, just play us something. And they wanted like some Elton John, and I'd sit down and I'd go. Just something, okay? I would just play something like that and then be like, oh, but I don't know how to play. That's all I wanted was just I don't know. I wanted them to think I was being humble when really I knew absolutely nothing. At this point, I don't know one chord or anything, and still really don't. I found out, I think this is a C. I don't, see, that's exactly, I don't fucking know. So I did this, and then I learned this, and then for a while, I was using these chords, but it sounded, I don't know, I just kept it simple because I didn't know, and so these were my bass notes, and I just did what he told me, and I would just did the scale that he taught me, even at a different timing of this. I don't know why. I kind of like if it's at a different timing, it sounds jazzy or something, So I don't know if it does or not. That's just what I thought. So I took this and made it. Okay, and then I found this one. That one, the stank. Okay, so I learned that, the stank. I thought this one, it kind of sounded like this. Just the stank, okay? So I did that. And then I just felt like I had like a little stanky. And then I just do that same thing all the way down. This is low, 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 low. Okay, and then I do it a little higher, right? And then I just... And then I can do a bass line. And I think that would sound fucking great to... Okay, and then recently I've been trying to do like pauses. Like I remember them talking to the drummer of Sublime, and Brad was talking about it wasn't how he banged the drum, it was how he didn't bang the drum, right? So I've been doing with it. I've been trying to do minimalist, just to get the vibe, you know. And then I was like, but I need a little more than just putting people to sleep. So I was like, I need some. Right? Right? And then I was like, but then we need like some fucking, like, looks like I did some training. So I like practiced this, and my brother-in-law actually helped me because he was playing the trumpet when I was playing one day, and he was playing like scales. So I figured if I wanted to sound musical, I had to figure out a scale like that one guy did that made sense. So I would just figure that it's just timing of the same notes regardless of what they are. So I just did this one. And then I found this one. I feel like this is music right here, right? So now, I know nothing about playing the piano. So instead of trying to go all fucking Beethoven, I could just go minimalist, right? And be like, ooh, ooh. You know what I'm saying? I said, I don't know. I think I'm a little tone deaf. And I have horrible timing. which is, I think, helps me fake it. Because if I had too good of timing, I would hate myself all the time because I'm always off, you know? And I'm just saying, I don't know any lyrics to this words I've been singing for about 6 months. I'm just saying what's on top of my head. Cause if I write it down, I feel like then I would be making a song, and this is an anti-song. And I'm just saying I'm gonna fake everything. You don't gotta learn shit, know anything. And what else I love too is because no one's ever heard it, they can't say I'm playing it wrong. You know, they're like, it doesn't go that way. Oh, fuck yourself. You know? I just wanna be. You know what I'm saying, man? This ain't a song, 'cause I don't know how to make no song. And somebody tell me what key this is in. Like, and when a song's in a key, it doesn't make sense to me. It's like, if it's in the key of A, are you saying there's no other notes in the song? So if you play a different, can somebody explain that to me? I'm really glad I got this piano though, because that's what really changed it. Like, I took so much time just doing this through hotel lobbies is the only time I could do that. But after I bought this piano about 6 months ago, now I like had the muscle memory for the keys, but I didn't know how to do anything else. Now the problem is I also try to get like things to like learn an Elton John song, and I sound like this. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like that. So that's proof to me that it's not a song, because I can't even play fucking Little Red Riding Hood or anything. Is that a song? Is Little Red Riding Hood? No, that's just a button. This is anti-music. You know what else too? Pat Gleason was the fucking guy that taught me this shit. And he's like become the most racist fucking bigoted person on Facebook ever. He's like, I feel like he was the original hater on Facebook. So, but he gets credit for my anti-music. I don't know why. It's really weird to me.